There's a interesting fail I did not expect to be happening. Camera has decided to disconnect itself. Hold on, give me a second here, folks. Get that figured out. The one time you need your webcam working correctly, and it's been fine, all of a sudden decides it doesn't want to work. Oh boy. Do you ever have one of those times where you join a live stream and your camera is not functioning or being recognized by Windows? Oh man. Um, well, I mean, technically we could do the stream without the cam. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, you guys can see what's going on. I guess I'll let's catch up here in chat real quick. So you got the White Raven, Bonzo, Lidlock TV. How's it going? Yeah. Sounds like something Dan would say. Yeah, who needs a camera anyways? I have no additional USB devices plugged in or anything. Hold on one second. See if I get some assistance. Please hold for technical difficulties. All right, I have acquired some assistance to attempt to fix the camera, so I apologize for this. I have no idea why Elgato camera is like, nope, not working today. Let's see. Oh, okay, so far so good. And let there be light. And no. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to a desktop scene here real quick. Desktop scene. And go camera. Okay, well, it looks like the camera is it's dead, Jim. Even though it's connected, and Windows says it's there, it is just not. Ah, there we go. Look at that power of a quick rerun. Okay, sorry about that. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Wow, that is one way to start a live stream. Sorry about that. Anyways, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It looks like I'm having all kinds of interesting things happening on my just chatting screen today, but that's for another day, another problem. So you guys are probably wondering, well, why was the Raspberry Pi blinking during the beginning of the stream? Kind of trying to figure out what's causing that and why. So that was basically doing certain color depending on a hashtag used on Twitter. We're going to go over the code, review the code, and we're going to change it. I'm going to have chat determine the hashtag we should change it to. It could be something you guys could go on Twitter yourself and use. It could be something that's like a popular trending hashtag. Whatever it is you guys want to do, we can change up the code and have it do some fun things. So we're going to be doing that. Then we're also going to be looking at some doing something similar with air quality. I know, chat is covering my face. I guess I could move you guys, huh? I guess I could probably get around to that. Anyways, what else is there? See, now you got me self-consciously thinking about live chat. Somebody. So, where is the rest of the web? I think that's everyone. Nope. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to do that. I knew I would misselect something. See, now you started a whole thing where I gotta move chat. Now where do we move it? There. I'll put it on the edge of the screen. Is that better? I know it's kind of pretty much right where it was before, but it's as good as it's gonna get, Dan, okay? I know. So the other things we do is an air quality API, a Python script that basically will connect and get the local air quality. We've been having a lot of bad air quality here in Portland over the last, little while. And I just thought it'd be kind of cool to rebuild a script again that would basically change to a different color depending on the air quality. So like if the air quality is above like 60, it would be yellow. If it's above this color, it would be this. So that's the second thing we're going to do. And lastly, we're going to talk about acupuncture. Too bad I know we're not doing, Twitter bot and acupuncture. That would be kind of cool to do combined, but unfortunately acupuncture has already happened. So we're just going to basically be talking about why I do it, the benefits I gain from it, and try to answer any questions I can about that acupuncture process and how I do it from the wheelchair, all that excitement. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of any fun really stories at all. I was able to go to the Portland IndyCar race over the weekend on Sunday. That was a lot of fun. The accessible seats were really good and awesome. I have a little small YouTube video coming about that. I only took probably about 45 minutes worth of footage. A lot of it's like the cars racing, so it's not that exciting. But I will put it together, a little video, and do that. One of the things that was interesting, though, is that they had, they had porta potties there, but they were really, really small to the point to where my caregiver had to go in first, then I had to go in behind her, but I had to turn myself completely sideways in order to fit. So that was definitely a difficulty thing in order to get in. Like, I'm like, this should be a much larger thing for like somebody in a power chair or manual chair. Like, there wasn't enough room to like close the door if you were to go in frontwards without turning sideways. So that was a little bit of a frustration. So Pierre had accessible seats. They did have accessible seats, but no, they were out complete, like exposed to the sun in the elements. So no, they're not covered. So basically you're like baking. And we were sitting in the very back row of it though. So we did take some zip ties and zip tied some umbrellas to the back rail of where we were sitting to try to keep the sun off of us. Which kind of, it worked for a little while. Did they let you use the bathrooms at station area? I didn't try. I was basically stuck with the porta potty that was close to the seats. Because we didn't get there at enough time to have any explore time. It was basically eat lunch, watch the race. So, yeah. But anyways, it was good times. It was good to IndyCar. In the video, you'll see that the wheelchair seating at Portland International Raceway is, man, how do you, it felt very unsafe. Every single time somebody would get up and walk by, or if somebody's wheelchair would move, the whole entire like platform would move and shift. So it was a little bit of uneasiness there, but other than that, it was really fun. So, has anybody in chat been to any racing at all over the summer? Any like NASCAR, IndyCar, any type of racing in the area? Yeah, it's basically to put plywood on scaffolding and tried to make it work. So it wasn't the best, I would say. Well, I think without further ado, I think what we can do is we can jump into let's see, how big do I have this camera? Okay, good, it's full screen. So we can start talking about the Raspberry Pi Twitter bot project. The cool thing is about this project is you can use a Raspberry Pi and use a different type of LED setup or any other type of board that can run Python. And you can connect LEDs to that board and probably be able to take my code and be able to mess with it, change it. I am going to be publishing all the code on GitHub. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll try to do it tonight. I meant to try to do it today, but I ended up publishing and recording a video over the weekend, a regular YouTube video, and because of that, I didn't have any time to get the stuff on GitHub ahead of time. But I promise that after today's stream, the code will be available for anyone who wants to download, play with it, make their own Twitter bot, have it do whatever you want. The one thing you will have to do is you will have to get your own Twitter API key, and I will put links in the description below on how to go and create your own Twitter API key. It's super easy. Writing the Python code is not too hard. I'm not a Python expert by any means, and I was able to figure it out. So, yeah, let's go ahead and let's open up my desktop and let's take a look at what it's doing, and then we can kind of go from there. All right, make sure microphone's still working, and it is. Now, I believe I can just gently turn on chat. Now we should be able to, we don't care about that one. We just need that. And I can turn it on and off if you guys need me to. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to turn off that though, because that's gonna block. Regardless, whatever. Let's go ahead and check out this code, and I'm gonna quit talking about that. I'll put chat back up in a minute, I promise. So, basically, with Python, everything is kind of done with modulars. So basically, I'm just loading in time. I'm using a Python library called Tweepy. It's basically a way of basically integrate or using Twitter as a bot or for getting information and data. It's just a super easy to use modular. So I like Tweepy. We're importing config, and I'll go over that in a minute. And then BlinkT is the coding and stuff I need in order to control the LEDs that you see on the Raspberry Pi. Is a BlinkT LED kit, and that's what it's on there. So real basic thing. Basically, I'm taking my config consumer key and config access token. So all these are stored in a file that basically is kept separately, so it's not your API keys are not exposed in your code. So import config, and here's the config file. Basically, it's just saying, basically shorthand. All it's really doing is like, here's where you get your consumer key, secret key, access token, and basically all you have to do is create a file called .env. You can save it along with this code, and then basically in that .env file, you just do this, and then you input in your key, secret, token, and token secret. And these are things you definitely do not want to ever have public or shown to the public, because then somebody could use your Twitter API access for bad things and get your account banned. So make sure you definitely do not expose those ever. So basically, we're taking those tokens and saying, hey, connect to Twitter, and basically I have a thing that says, hey, you successfully connected to Twitter. Now, this is where the fun stuff happens. So these are the the hashtags of what it's looking for. So if the LEDs all light up blue, that's for COVID-19, green, corona, red, quarantine. Now these can obviously be changed to whatever hashtag you want. They don't have to be used for that. And yeah. And then basically next up is I am doing a class. And basically what this is doing is this is running through and doing a search. So basically it's basically connected to the API and listening for any time anybody uses a specific hashtag. So if somebody uses the hashtag that's blue, which is COVID-19, it's going to say the person's name just used and then what hashtag they use, and it's going to get the text that they I can actually get the text that they wrote if I wanted to. And the same thing for green and then red. And then basically while it's looking for that, I have it say looking for hashtags at the top. It's going through and then finding those hashtags I'm looking for. So does anybody have any ideas of what we should change the hashtags to? I'm open to ideas. We do have options. We'll turn it back on to this while you guys are contemplating hashtags. It could be something that could be super popular. It could be kind of whatever it is you guys would want it to be. And eventually I want to make something that will basically, when you guys do something in chat, something shows up. I'll kind of give you an example of what it's doing in the background. So you can see down here at the bottom, I have my success created API looking for the hashtags. And then it says, you know, Fred, Matt, Jennifer. Beanbag. Okay. There's our first one. Anybody have any other ones? PNW. Okay, we got two. Where's our magical third? Haha, Permobile? Come on, Lidlock. Do we really want Permobile? No, I'm just kidding. We like Permobile. Hashtag. Okay, you guys are getting some good ones here. So totally normal. We are trying to determine what is going to be the hashtag we're going to be using. So let's go ahead and all right, so we'll do Permobile, bin bag, and PNW. Those are the three that we want. Okay. Totally normal. Yes. We're gonna get that trending before you know it. All right. So first, gonna end the script. Control C. Let's clear the screen. That looks like a freaking mess. Are you guys able to see the text at all, or is that way too small? Oh, now you guys definitely can't see it. Let me know if I need to change that. Hashtag waffles. Man, you guys got some really good ones. Too small, okay. Give me a second. Let's increase the font. Because if we don't increase the font, nobody's going to be able to see, and well, that's just no fun. Do you want to break the internet? Okay. Let me see what size that font is. That is currently 16 point. Let's go up to 24. There we go. All right. So now we need to get into and edit the code. And I know I could just type in I don't have to do sudo every time. That's just like a really bad habit that I need to not type in sudo every time. So if anybody wants to call me out on that, that's fine. Oh crap! What's the name of the file? Total brain fart. Blink. Tweet. All right, gonna get this changed. I can type any slower. We might get this done sometime within a few minutes of me typing. Okay. So looking back at chat, first one was looks like Lidlock wants a bin bag. So bin bag is going to be blue because it starts with a B. So that's what it's going to be. All right, let's take a look at that. So super easy to change. Okay. And the second one was PNW. I think Pacific Northwest is, I'm going to say, is green. So we're going to go PNW. Okay, and third one, we'll start with Permobile, and then we'll switch over to totally normal, and then we'll try hashtag, which I don't know, is that like a popular thing people are doing on Twitter? I don't remember seeing hashtag being the hashtag. Maybe I'm wrong. Permobile. Okay, so we got bin bag, PNW, and Permobile, right? Okay. So everybody remember, blue is bin bag, green PNW, red Permobile. All right, Control X, save, Y for yes. Now we're gonna run it again. So we get our success gradient API. Looking for the hashtags. And now we wait. Obviously, we don't need to see this screen. We probably could just go back to this screen so we can have chat and catch up on chat. Okay, so we will try waffles and we will try totally normal. And then we'll try hashtag. I think that those are definitely gonna. Alright, somebody use the hashtag PNW. Come on now. Does it blink like or smoke? Yeah, if it's smoked, that would be way better. If it's smoked and did LED lights, no, it literally just turns on the lights for a matter of, I think the code is written for like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Yes, exactly. Very similar to the Rhoda sign without the relay, so there's not that that constant clicking. I think there may have been some shared code involved. I don't know if I'd call it that, but now comes just a waiting game. Will it blink? I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's still running. You guys picked hashtags that aren't popular. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody's trying to use Permobile? That would be interesting. Being able to have basically use Twitter and have it basically do things to the wheelchair. Let's step this up a notch, okay? What is that? What are we stepping up to? Hashtag and? All right. Oh, this actual hashtags. I believe it can also do words, but right now I have it looking for specific hashtags. So, yeah, see, I know it's a little bit harder when it's just hashtags. Because unless it's like, because it doesn't go out and search for like previous ones. It's only searching like right now across all of Twitter anytime if somebody right now, right this second, does that. Oh, jeez. That will definitely break things. I'll leave chat right there so everyone can see. FML? Okay. I think we need to spice it up a little bit. I think I kind of agree. We need to get something that's really going to make that thing go crazy. So, we're thinking, let's switch. Which one should we switch, guys? Blue, green, or red? I'm going to go... Oh, we got bin bag, B&W, or Promobile. We can change it up to. Try to FML. Alright, we're just going to replace this one. I'm making the executive decision. That will now be green for FML. Alright, let's reload that bad boy. And let's see if somebody is having an FML moment. Which there's like I bet there's a website out there that probably shows you like, here's the most popular hashtags. They're trending. I guess it would always be a trending hashtag. It's like just like the waiting game, like somebody used the hashtag. So this is what I'm thinking for future use of something like this. Is instead of it being something like Twitter, something like that, is basically have it so chat is connected to all of the lights behind me. So that way chat can literally type in, you know, change office lights to like blue or red, anything like that. And you guys would basically be able to control all the lights and everything. I thought that would be a really cool thing. So basically it... Oh! Hey! Promobile. Wait a minute. Don't we know that guy? That Twitter name looks a little suspicious. I think he might be a bot. So I just received a Discord message from Totally Normal that one of the most trending things is found that lizard is a trending topic. So let's add that into our list. Let's replace that with one of the ones that we have. Sorry if anybody was just ready to type a tweet with one of the existing hashtags. Sorry. Let's change blue. Let's change that one to found that lizard. Let's see what happens here. See if it's... See if we can break the internet. Now, the cool thing about this, it doesn't matter if it's lowercase or capital, it'll still find it. Found that lizard. Alright, no idea why that's popular, but I'm gonna go with it. Alright, let's see. Let's get it trending. Or see if it is trending. I do not remember what color that was. I think it was blue. Come on, and found that lizard. Yeah, so you think something on the front page of Twitter would be being like reshared or kind of going crazy, but it's just like crickets. Oh. Waiting for the... I just saw there's a new tweet. Let's see. We'll wait in anticipation. Will they blink? This is riveting live stream here. Wow, waiting for somebody to use hashtags. Come on, I have very savvy people in chat. You guys should be able to come up with like a super trendy hashtag. I mean, we need to try to like break this code, like have it go so crazy that it just like fails. Or my Twitter API is like, nope, sorry, you've done it too many times. Oh, we just found that lizard. Huh. That is very odd that your tweet did not show up there, totally normal. It should not be skipping people. Interesting. Twitter's dead. That's it. Yes, I'm gonna. I think Twitter's basically. I think it's dead, Jim. I don't think it's going. Let's see here. Man, it is just like nothing. Oh, you even went for the FML? That like right this second? So Totally Normal has been kind enough to be a little crazy with his Twitter account. So please ignore all tweets coming from Totally Normal. Huh. You want to know what? Maybe it is. I just do a lowercase FML. Just curious. Maybe it is case sensitive. Ah, Drew picks David. Going for the Permobile. Oh, I guess you probably actually guys want to see the people's. I need to put both on the same screen. Let's see, where is iPhone? There you go. You guys can barrel put it right next to me. There it is. I guess to see both. Yeah, so I think it must be case sensitive because. Oh, that's you, Lidlock? Nice. Totally Normal. Did you have a chance to try lowercase FML? Just curious if that makes a difference. And Lidlock, you did yours lowercase, right? I can't spam people too much. Fair. You almost need like a spam account. I guess I don't have that many. The baby? Wanzo, you sure the baby's super popular right now? Is that like top tweets of this particular day? Oh, see? Everyone has a spam account. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the spam account, wait, don't do any spam yet. Let me add in the baby because I want to see if that actually. That's what the internet says. All right. Well, hey, if the internet yields it, it must be correct. Give me a second here. I'm gonna go. Sorry, Permobile. You're getting a cut with da baby. Oh, you did lowercase. Okay. Oh, you just tried capitals? Oh, I just changed the code. I will be more patient before I change anything. Since you guys are trying things. My bad. I just realized that I look extremely dark. Oh, and of course my Elgato light is not working either. God love that. It's always something. So, Wanzo, with the recommendation of Da Baby, it's not, doesn't seem very trending right now or something. Like I said, maybe it's an issue of it being, like, if people are using it with, like, capital letters and other people are using it lowercase. That's maybe what I'm going to go with. I could be completely wrong. But I'm definitely thinking going forward that over the weekend I'm going to make something that will allow basically YouTube chat to interact and change all the lights in the background behind me. And then eventually, obviously, that will kind of get out of hand because I'm sure it would look like a freaking disco in here. Um, Once we get that working, then I'll basically make it so it's all um, basically controlled, or basically you have to like gain points in order to like participating in chat will get you more points. The more points you get, then you'll have the ability to do change the lights. But at first, I'll make it open to everybody just so we can get it working. Then we'll kind of adjust with it. Should be kind of fun. So it'll be a fun little weekend project. And it'll be kind of a cool thing to have chat involved. You guys get bored of my lights, like, Ryan, we don't like your lights. We're changing them. Tourette's, McGregor. Just all three lowercase. Just use. Okay, waiting. I wonder if it's maybe it's like a skipping over. Maybe it doesn't get the whole pipeline of Twitter. I mean, Twitter pipeline's pretty crazy. But I remember like during the height of the situation, using this code, I mean, I think it was just blinking like crazy, like nuts. It's case sensitive. Okay. Well, at least we know it's case sensitive now. Yeah, because I'm basically telling it to look for that very specific text. So if it's lowercase, now obviously this is not the code. We changed it. This is just want to look at the code itself and a bigger, easier thing for us to look at. Yeah, looks like it's all going to be case sensitive. Bummer. Yeah, if you totally normal, just use all three, all lowercase, and not a single one of them showed up. So there you go. Riveting, riveting live stream with hashtags that were supposed to be working and then do work, but not working for everyone. The only thing I could think of is if it's maybe is my timeout code very long? Let's see, how long do I have a timeout for? There's not my timeout's not set there. I have it wait on rate limit so I don't go over my. That is so strange that with you putting those in there and doing them that they don't show up. I wonder. So much for getting live hashtags from that. All right, so motion concepts is somebody we need to be looking into, Lidlock. Is that a pretty trending thing going on? No, it's not a trending. Okay. But yeah, motion concept scene. Yeah, I heard of them. That's a really funny reply. That's definitely looks like a virus infection website there. Totally normal. Let's see if I can save this image and show it to everyone. It's pretty funny. But look, it's still running, and yet nobody's using any of those. Oops. So we need to see that at the moment. There you go. There's the thing that this response totally normal got from, I don't know what hashtag was that you got that response. And yes, motion concepts does make really awesome wheelchair seating. I just, for some reason, I was thinking about the hashtag. I wasn't thinking about it being a company. Oh, those guys replied to your lizard. Oh, that's priceless. Wow. I wonder if I've hit my limit for today. Because there's not a single one of the baby or FML. Well, I think on the next one I have to get a script that basically maybe goes and scrapes data off of Twitter. You really want motion concept scene on your Pulse 6. Are you looking for like the whole entire seating or like backrest, or what kind of thing are you trying to do totally? Wait to you respond, and then I will full seating. Okay. Totally normal. Didn't you have a Pulse that had motion concept seating on it? I thought you did. Maybe it's just parts of the motion concept seating. Or know of somebody that had one, maybe. Well, I think we need to maybe try to work on to the next one. Oh, that's one with the trash can seating. Gotcha. Oh, and your quickie too. Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, it looks like the baby and found out lizards just not trended. So I think maybe we should go and take a look at the next one, which is a little bit more not any more exciting than this. I can tell you that. I'm not gonna lie, it's not any more exciting. But at least we can take a look. So on this next one, I basically uh, there's a free air quality site called it's like worldairquality.info, and with that you can basically get the air quality of anywhere in the world, and you can get a free API key. So what I ended up doing is basically hiding my API key in a file called secrets. So in order to make the script work, you basically take this script and a script called secrets.py, and in here I have different secrets I've saved. Like I have my SSD, Wi-Fi password, my YouTube token and my air quality token. So these are basically just stored in a secrets file, so that way it's not exposed out to the internet. Hey Kelly, how's it going? Glad you're doing okay, man. When is the move out to Cali? So I ended up changing one of my weather uh, basically scripts to basically get the air quality instead of weather, and basically from the city of Portland grabbing the current air quality and displaying it. That's all I'm doing. And then here I'm basically drawing the based on uh, out of 8 LEDs and 40 being the threshold is being like all the way red. It will basically go and grab that and then show it on the Raspberry Pi the current weather, and then it basically checks every, or not current weather, sorry, the current air quality, and then checks every 2 minutes, and it goes back. So, oh hi, Cosmo. The Wi-Fi dongle works great, huh? We'll have. Did you have to in case anybody in chat is wondering what the Wi-Fi dongle is, it's basically a wireless programming dongle that can be used on RNet chairs for programming. Ah, you're eating dinner right now. Gotcha. Well, glad that you're doing good, dude. I'm glad that thing's working great too. So, like I said, this is a real basic script that is basically just going to go get the current air quality and then spit it out every 2 minutes and then display it. So we'll go ahead and get that running. And while we got still chat, you're listening. Gotcha. No worries, dude. Air blink T. I can never remember what I named these files. I need to come up with a better naming convention that doesn't make my brain go like, wait, what was that file again? Yeah, see? Look, already in between now and me typing that, I already forgot what I had labeled the file. That's really sad. I swear, like, my level of concentration's been really bad after getting this situation. There we go. So currently air quality is at a 15, which is not supposed to be red. That should be green, because obviously that's really good air quality. So I think what I want to end up doing with this code is I want to revamp it in a way so it basically based on the range, because air quality, the way the air quality stuff is set up now, it's basically green is good, yellow is okay, orange is definitely getting worse, and then red is like lock yourself inside your house, get out of the air quality. And it's just something I think I want to have, like, I don't know, the ability to run and save the air quality data and like map it out. I'm not going to probably use it with LEDs, but just to basically have it take the air quality, save it to like a spreadsheet file or something, and be able to track it for like the whole entire year. Because with our upcoming, or pretty much almost in wildfire season, I remember last year our air quality got super bad, and this would be kind of I don't know, a fun little project to finish up to basically monitor and record the air quality over the next, few months, just to kind of see how the air quality does, if it gets better or worse, that kind of thing. Just fun little project been working on. Figured I'd share it with you guys. I know it's like not everyone wants to do Python, not everyone wants to do Raspberry Pis with LEDs, so there'll be other videos that'll be non-technical at all. I just thought that this was just something fun, at least be able to show you guys the Twitter bot thing, and how easy that thing was. So normal, I think Amazon has a new wiretap device that logs air quality. Interesting. Is wiretap like their brand? Because I think like wiretap, I think about like wiretap. Ah, bad joke. I can't see. Above my brain function for today. Keep your wheels turning. I have a question about your last video. Is your internet DNS affected as well, or how does that work? So, my understanding of the way LAN cache works is it will basically um, cache and save only files from very specific domains, like from like the Steam domain, like EA. So it's only going to do that. And it doesn't affect my regular traffic. Anything that basically is not Steam or EA or Epic Games, it basically just goes out to my next, um, basically what's next on the DNS level. And I think right now the default that they have it set to is either Cloudflare or Google for the secondary DNS. So basically it goes out, checks to see if it's like a game server or something or a Windows update. And if it's not a request for that, it basically bypasses it and goes right to Cloudflare or Google to do a DNS lookup. And I haven't had any issues with it like being slow or not a response. The only thing I've ran into with having it set up is that if I turn off the Docker container or if I have to reboot the server, then DNS stops working because obviously I have the Windows PC set to that being the DNS server. That's the only issue I've really ran into has been for like when I'm rebooting. But no slowness or anything at all like that. Gonna switch back to this view. And I'm gonna turn off the iPhone cam on this view. Obviously, we already know what color is it are. There we go. But definitely something that was super easy to set up. And I was actually really impressed now that when I download games, like games are just super easy to download now, a lot faster. Makes life a lot easier. Question. Can you run more than one script at a time? I know probably not for the LED stills. Yes, you can. And there is a way of doing that. Let me look it up here in my notes. I forget what it's called. Yes, but there's a way you can have it run in a hold on, I have it here in my documents. Plugging into redacted force chair. Oh, that made me laugh. That is great. Yeah, we cannot redact. That chair has to be redacted. I think I'm gonna have to ban that word from being like, or not allow it in chat. The word force, but not the word in front of it. Yeah, Wenzel, there is a way to do it. I can't find it right off the top of my head right here. But yeah, there's a something you can install that allows you to. Oh, there you go. I will put it in chat. So it's called Screen that you can use in Linux. There you go, Wanzo. Save that to your computer. That will get you started on how to set up Screen and be able to basically have different processes running. I should make some decals for it. If you make the redacted force like stickers, I think those would be very, very popular. I would be interested in that. So is there anybody in chat that is interested in um I guess or has had acupuncture before? Or like has thought about it or say one for acupuncture? Hold on, I gotta mute my mic for a second. Sorry, beverage swap. It's the same front stuff. Oh, the same font and stuff. Yeah, yeah, you should duplicate the font. That would be great. So Wanzo, no acupuncture. Anybody else? Anybody like thought about even trying it or anybody? Crickets? It's all good. So in I'll kind of do a little short version story, but in 2017 I was severely injured by a caregiver while using a Hoyer. I spent about 6.5 weeks in the hospital and almost didn't make it. And afterwards, I had a lot of pain in places that I had never had pain before. And I was trying to find new alternatives or things to manage my pain. And one of my doctors was recommended to try acupuncture. And I'm one of those people that I'm always all about like trying natural things or natural products or just that's just kind of the way I like to do things. I'm trying to keep it as natural as possible for um, medications, things like that, if I'm able to. So I decided, well, I'll give acupuncture a try. The first time, it definitely was very weird. It was like, wait, is this like okay to be doing? Like I'm having needles put in me. Um, but the needles are so small that you don't really ever feel them. Every once in a while, depending on who is doing it, you might end up with a needle in an exact spot right on your nerve, and that definitely you feel can let you go. Like, hey, you hit a nerve. Um, but most of the time, it's there's no pain to it, and I can almost fall asleep in my wheelchair. Acupuncture, even within like sometimes 10, 15, 20 needles, and I'm just able to relax and almost fall asleep. So, and it's been a huge benefit for me. It really helped me during when I was recovering with multiple broken bones. It basically restored blood flow to a lot of the areas that were not getting enough to heal correctly. And about 2 years after my injury, I started developing severe nerve pain in my leg. With my condition, nerve pain is not normally something um, that happens, but for some reason, just not getting enough blood flow in my legs has really activated nerves. And acupuncture has almost put a complete stop to it to where I was actually able to go back to sleep and sleep all night. Prior to doing acupuncture, I wasn't sleeping all night. It was just a mess. So I swear by it. Now, it's not for everyone. Not everyone's going to be a big fan of needles, stuff like that. So if you're afraid of needles, you don't like looking at needles, I'll give you full warning now. Go ahead and close your eyes, shield your eyes. I'm going to show a few pictures of acupuncture just for example's sake. So if you have a big thing of needles and that is not your jam, then you may want to pause the video for like 30 seconds or so. So I will wait for that little safety thing to go through. So in case anybody doesn't like needles, you guys can pause the video and come back in 30 seconds. But I want to be able to provide photos for those that are curious of what it looks like. And then we can talk about how I'm able to do it in the chair. All right, showing the pictures in exactly 10 seconds. Let's give you guys fair enough warning. All right. Oh, let me get that off of there real quick. iPhone. Okay, so you can see there's this like they're super super tiny. There's two right there in my leg there. I have three kind of on my wrist that are really popular points. Now, for those who maybe not like it, gotta go with the ones in the noggin. And I couldn't tell you what all the pressure points are and what they do. This is something that that's where my acupuncture goes with. You can see there is a table there, but it's really difficult for me to get transferred and get onto a table. Another one at a more different angle on the arms. You can see they're super tiny. They don't hurt at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, you're good. Okay, switch it back. So basically, short story short is it works really well for me. For me, I'm actually able to stay in the chair. It's too difficult for me to transfer, and yeah, it's just not easy to be done. As many of you know, transferring onto tables and stuff. And like I said, it's not for everyone. I've had really good luck with really good benefits for me, but yeah, some people are completely not okay with the needles and stuff like that. For those that are, definitely, I highly recommend to try it if you haven't. But if you're not going to be doing that with needles, then I definitely suggest you stay awake. Not a needle-friendly thing, that's for sure. So yeah, that's kind of my short thing on acupuncture. If anybody have any questions about it, feel free to ask in chat. Probably lost half the viewers on that one. But any questions you guys have about that, I'd be glad to answer. Hey, Orion. Glad you're able to make it, man. Wanto, I think I'll get you a gift certificate there. We can get you to go there a few times. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Ryan, you missed us trying to get some uh trending hashtags working to light up some LEDs, and they just we couldn't get it really trending very well. I gained a viewer. Let's see. Yeah, we got concurrent. We have 8 viewers. Welcome all 8 viewers. Yeah, Mike C won't be running out and having that done. Yeah. Yeah, tech things that don't work. Imagine that. Yeah, there was definitely the hard part was just trying to find a hashtag that was like super trending to make it work. That was the part that was being kind of weird, and I think we determined that my code only looked for lowercase hashtags, but totally normal had a spam account and he was doing them all lowercase, but his never showed. So I don't know if maybe my Twitter API is limited um, to the amount of I can pull each day, because it seemed to kind of stop working after we changed the hashtags a couple of times. There seemed to be less and less LEDs happening. And like I said earlier, I think it'd be really fun for us to make it so uh, mean tweets. All right, I'm gonna go back and maybe change that to mean tweets. I want to see if we can at least like one little last thing to have going while we're maybe getting towards uh, the end here, but we're not there yet. But we'll get towards the end here. Let's see. Let me turn off the air quality 1, and let's go ahead and let's give that a change back to. I think we'll go ahead and give that a try. Let's go ahead and try mean tweets, and let's just see if we can make that happen. So. Big wheels, no fenders, huh? Okay. We will try both of those then. Because found that lizard was supposed to be like the big one, and it just was not happening. Alright, let's try mean tweets first. Everyone can watch how slowly my awesome mouse typing is. Eventually I'll get voice to text, but I don't know how well that's going to work while live streaming. I just kind of thought about that. Alright, so we got mean tweets. We'll still leave the baby up there because that seems to be possible, big one. Big wheels, no fenders. Okay, we'll give that one a try. Big wheels, no fenders. No, it's going on there, man. Joker or not. Big wheels, no fenders. Anybody have any replacement for the baby? Anyone think of a top trending hashtag? Yeah, big wheels, no fenders is staying. So is mean tweets. Oh, wait. There was something way earlier in chat that somebody recommended way in the beginning. We had hashtag and... Oh, yeah, White Raven had the hashtag. Dusty chair. Yeah. Could do maybe dusty chair. No, because it can't search for the hashtag symbol. It can only look for the text, and it knows automatically look for hashtags specifically. So we can either do hashtag and, or what was the other one I just saw up here? Way back in chat from Orion. Where was it? Hashtag. So no, you don't need to put the hashtag in front of it. So let's just see, is somebody using hashtag? All right, there we go. Should I hit yes this time? And let's turn back on the iPhone camera. Okay, we're gonna give this a try again. Maybe we'll have success. I figured somebody's got to have a mean tweet somewhere. Yes, I do use voice attack. I guess with voice attack, that can always run even when I'm doing a live stream. I guess as long as I don't say the words during the live stream, or I guess there's a way I can always maybe mute voice attack on and off. But yeah, I have that set up for games, but I never really thought about really... I should probably use it inside of OBS, for example, like to switch scenes, like desktop, or just chatting, and have it automatically switch scenes. That'd be kind of cool. Because just knowing me, I would say the word desktop, and then all of a sudden it would switch over to the desktop because I would be paying attention. Oh, you can force it only to a certain window. Okay. That's really cool. But voice attack can't be used for any type of spelling or anything. Gotta use Windows Voice for that. Which Windows Voice and live stream through OBS, I can't use the same microphone for both. Unfortunately. So it's really hard to come up with ones that really make these lights light up. Except for the situation hashtags that we started with. Obviously, we know that those ones work really well. But I figured at least one of these would be a little popular. And Twitter could be throttling my API connection right now. If I've done this enough today, they might be like, yeah, that's enough data for you. So I'm gonna maybe go with maybe that's what's happening. Sort of thing I could really think of, because we did a lot of extensive testing here during the beginning of the stream, and it just did not pan out like I thought it would. Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, if it's trending there, it might be trending online, right? Insta. That was why we put in their Insta photos, linking them on Twitter. Unfortunately, this is only the Twitter API, but I could probably figure out some sort of script that does something like that. I don't see why not. Actually, would anybody be interested in some Instagram tools? There's actually some pretty interesting Instagram tools to help you figure out if an account is a bot account or a fake account. Allows you to get kind of details about accounts. It's something I've wanted to make a video on because it's something that I have run into extensively a lot lately, and I'm kind of sick and tired of fake bot accounts on Instagram and or people basically trying to scam me that are obviously not legitimate Instagram users. So I think it'd be kind of fun to show how that script works and be able to figure out if accounts are real or fake, or kind of use your best judgment kind of situation. All right, we're going for Insta. This is going to be an Insta for the win. I feel like mean tweets. There's not enough mean people. You can send it on Discord. Oh. Oh, hashtag. There we go. Took a while. But finally somebody used hashtag. Let me guess, somebody in chat. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. Bad joke. But if you do want to send me anything, you can send it to me on Discord. I do have that open right now. I put it in, of course, you put it there, no problem. Oh, user like the training, okay. I think a person's account may have been private and they probably changed it to public. Gotcha. Best trending hashtags. Holy cow. This is very, very bright. Sorry about the bright screen. I think that person may have been private and they probably changed it to public. I had to change mine so the API could see their tweets. Oh, got another one. So out of any of these, we have like for likes, follow for follow back, photography, India trend, Insta daily, memes. Oh, memes has got to be popular on Twitter, right? That's got to be a popular one. We need to change one of ours to memes. Yeah, it seems like basically public account only and lowercase is basically what it finds. Interesting. All right, let's change it one more. One more to memes. We'll see how much trending that is. So maybe instead of, we'll change this one. Memes. There we go. Get it to reconnect, maybe. There you go. Those should be very popular. Yep. Memes. I mean, Twitter is full of memes. That makes total sense. Oh, Insta. Yeah, so maybe I guess they have to be able to, they have to tweet publicly in order for it to show up. Hashtag don't charge your car. Yeah, I don't know if any of you saw that thing in California. Is very interesting. Details. Give us the deets, my friend. Lead wing. Hashtag. There we go. This actually seems to be working now. I think maybe also I was changing a lot when you guys were still typing or putting on the things, and because I always forget there's that couple second delay. I will probably stay out of the California conversation. I know we have viewers that are in California. The account just got a warning about spam. Yes, do not spam to show up on stream. That's why I think it'd be so much better to do it with chat. Obviously, I'll have to make sure the chat bot does not start banning people if they start like spamming things to have it change the lights inside the office. But that's, yeah, I think that's something I'm gonna work on the weekend, is make something. So basically, yeah, you guys could basically send things in chat and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do that whole thing with the YouTube chat as far as getting people to rank up and stuff like that, so people can have, like, I don't know. So I wanted to make it so, like, the more you participate in chat, the more you can actually go through and change the lights behind me kind of situation. It works like a web page on any browser. Yes, it exists, and they can buy from you. Okay. Are you with this? Is there a way to do with the programming, Kelly? Is it require special drivers or anything, or is it just pretty much you pull up a web page and it just works? Curious. Asking for a friend, as they say. If you have it recorded, I'll be able to watch it later. If you're able to put together, I won't be. I might be available tomorrow. Let's see what's on my plate. Could try to jump into totally normal stream tomorrow in the afternoon. I think I have another appointment in the morning, but should be able to. But worse than worse if you record it. It must fit within between noon and 3. Tesla, SpaceX should all be popular. What? I think I missed something from Wanzo. Oh, could you imagine if we could charge you? I think there's a lot of people that are in California that might be running into that. Do we have any Californians in chat that can maybe discuss issues with maybe like rolling blackouts and charging wheelchairs? I think that would kind of be a very difficult situation, and I feel like with rolling blackouts, there'd be a chance of causing damage easily to a charger if it's not like through like a battery bank or something that's going to keep it from maybe frying itself. Anybody? Anybody in California? No. Uh, Robot wash machine. Rolling blackouts are the best. I really feel like I'm using my carbon footprint, right? I mean, that's exactly what's happening. Carbon footprints go way down. Kelly, do a guest show. I wonder what that would consist of. Guest show. Coming to you live. 3 people, 1 chat. Maybe something like that. That'd be kind of cool. So, robot wash machine. Have you had to deal with any issues with the blackouts, like causing issues for you? Orion saying, "Do you know the difference between Titanic and California? The lights are on when the Titanic went down." Oh man, gotcha. I just realized that my chair just almost tossed me out of position. I just had my head resting on the button and chair started shifting around like, oh man, why am I moving? That is a good one. All right. Hopefully that will not be the case, that things will be going down. Hopefully things can stay up. Uh, don't know, Kelly. Surprise me with this one. No, it was good. All right. I just saw your Discord message. I accepted. So you can send me DMs anytime. The suspense, Kelly. The suspense. Gee. Oh man. I think now Titanic is now going to become trending. That's going to be the hashtag that's going to start trending now. Kelly, if you have a Twitter, you just need to just post that out there. Just saying. That would be pretty good. So one of the things I wanted to do before we get down here to the end is that since it is a new month, I do know that we need to maybe figure out what game we want to do for the next live stream. Because it's a new month and I do just want to have at least one game that we can play together as much as possible. So does anybody have any games that you know of that are free, that are maybe as accessible or pretty close to accessible as Rocket League. Just because I think that's something that would be great if it's all basically open to where we can all be able to play it together. Open to any game ideas. If anybody has any new games that's installed you guys want to try. I know that not everyone is on PC, so we might have to do Rocket League again. How I roll, restream Kelly's stream. You could restream a stream while on stream. I kind of like that. That should be the title, by the way. What's the difference between John Wayne and a toilet paper? Yeah, well, I don't think we want the answer to that one. I'm getting bad vibes. Bad vibes are on that one. I feel that answer is not going to be, yeah. What I'll do is maybe I will put up a list of a few different games, and then you guys can vote. Worst comes to worst, we can always do Rocket League again, because at least that one we do know is completely cross-platform, and everyone can join in on that one. That's like our backup to stick to if we can't get a vote for anything besides Rocket League. So I'll put probably a vote, I guess, on my multiple platforms. So in case there's somebody who doesn't like to have Twitter, or somebody doesn't have Instagram, or somebody only has Facebook, basically I'll have those three platforms covered where people can go and vote, and we can determine what will actually be the game that we'll play. Did you get? Yes, sizes of things is the text that I had received. Ah, gotcha. Thank you for that, Orion. Um, but yeah, Wanzo, I got your text, so we're all good there. Trying to think of anything else that totally normal. Do you still have your Switch for gameplay? Because if you do, that could be I think maybe something we'll just maybe plan on doing. Especially we have if I give like a big announcement about it, like starting on Monday, you guys basically have Monday all the way to Wednesday, or even I'll even post maybe something on Sunday, and see if we can get something going. Can't play, but fun to watch this. Yes, and I'll make sure that I do not mute my microphone again. I guess pretty much I was muted the whole entire time in game for the people on the stream, so I apologize for that. That's something I really want to do, is just make it so it's a lot of fun. What else do I have to tell you guys? You guys need to know about? Oh, I'm in the process of putting together a Right Can Do It website. I'm trying to figure out what's all going to be on there and whatnot. I might make it so it could be an accessible place for people to be able to do and participate in like things on voting for things on stream, stuff like that, because not everyone has social media accounts and not everyone wants to, use those for those kinds of things. So I might put together a website where you guys could have a contact form, or people could message me, that kind of thing, in case they don't have Discord or Twitter. It's kind of give a little bit more open communication. So, and then plus gotta have a spot for the bots to go. You know how much the bots are going loving me right now. So I figured more spam, the better. Let's bring it on. Ah, still at the warehouse. Yeah, that's definitely probably a good idea. It's just about a little after 8. A turn-based game like the Master of Orion series is good for accessible issues, but it's slow pace. Gotcha. That's okay, even if it's a little slow pace. I mean, we have basically like an hour and a half to 2 hours for our live stream. So that might be Orion. Maybe send me a link to that game. I could look at that one. And I wanted to go through my Steam library and my Epic Game Store library and look at all my free games and figure out which ones are free. Let's see. Webhost gets an advantage much of trying to use contact form with SQL. Ends up linking to the Google Doc. It just keeps thinking the web form is attacking the website. Oh man. Yeah, I hopefully won't be having any issues with web hosting. But the web host I do use definitely has some issues. Oh yeah, turn-based games. I got you. They just remind me of a turn-based game, and now I can't think of it. Now I'm gonna have to open up my my Steam library to look what it's called. But unfortunately, if I maybe there's a free like turn-based games. Civ, yeah, that's true. And I believe that's free now. I have no idea how to play it, but well, Wanzo, have a good night, man. Glad you're able to hang out. I will be seeing you on Saturday, sir. Totally normal saying something about the website being displayed for a split second and the form was submitted. Interesting. I wonder what's causing that. Totally normal. That's weird and really dumb that you had to basically change that. That's crazy. Must be a lot of bots trying to hit that. Must be in my library. I'll pick my brain out later. Gotcha. Okay. Hold on. Before we go, when we get off here, there's one game. Oh, Catan Universe. I'll have to look up and see if it's free. Last time, it's a role. It's a really fun game, super easy to play. I think I have up to 6 players. And last time I checked, the game was like $5, but I will see if it's available for free or anything. Oh, it looks like there are some options to play for free. So I will maybe put this on a voting thing and you guys can check out the game yourself and determine if it's something you want to do or Rocket League or what we want to do. I think a role-playing, or not role-playing game, but a game that is turn-based would be probably a lot funner. That's for sure. So. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining in tonight, everyone. I'm glad at least we got some hashtag stuff working. As you can see, if I switch back screens, you can see that memes on Twitter, very, very, very popular. So if you guys are looking for a popular hashtag, I guess memes is kind of it. You can see there's a lot more memes than there is Insta. So, yeah. It'd be interesting to maybe build something to go and download all the memes off of Twitter. Not only find them, but then download them. That would be interesting. Maybe that could be a side project. Like that's a good way of collecting memes. But if they're from Twitter, you don't know maybe what you're going to get with that. So. Anyways, yeah, it's been fun hanging out with everyone. And glad we were able to get the Twitter bot working. And air quality one, we'll give it like a 6 out of 10. It was working, but it wasn't exciting as the, I guess, Twitter. So, anyways, parse all the hashtags used on Twitter and rank them. Yeah, I think that would be kind of fun to go through and scrape Twitter and try to figure out what's trending and maybe make like some data points on that, like over the year, this is what was trending. Anyways, I'm out for tonight, guys. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and remember, if I can do it, so can you. All right, have a good night, everyone.